like they crazy, man. Listen, I'm just trying to have a good time, and she trying to be on that nasty shit. God damn. When I kick it, I hit chicks, get my dick licked, I get lit, you get pissed with a bitch, you bitch bout what a bitch did. My dick is what the gift is, every day is like Christmas. My chick thick, your chick come with a large drink and a biscuit. These hoes be nasty as fuck, they be wanting it raw. Up in their ass and their pussy and all up in their jaw. I fucked this bitch yesterday, now she begging for more. I met this chick yesterday, what she begging me for? Raw dick, I'm like, nah bitch, she jumped on it. I'm like, oh shit, we can't do that. She's like, screw that. I'm like, jump off it. With a condom at. Probably one in my wallet, your wall's lit. Gotta strap up with that hat stuff, then I'm all in when I fall in. These hoes are sick in the head, they be acting so crazy. I just be wanting some head, they be wanting the baby. I sit there scratching my head like what's wrong with this lady? I'm up here shaking my head, I know that hoe is shady. Raw, she wanna get it from me raw. I tell her fuck up out my face. She wanna get it from me raw. I tell her get up out my space. She wanna get it from me raw. I tell her fuck up out my face. She wanna get it from me raw. I tell her get up out my place. No chit chat, no yip yap, she ain't bout that riff rap. She wanna know where that dick at, she wanna know will I hit that. I sit back, this chick raps her hands round me, get back is what I say, this bitch whack, plus she needs a tic tac. These hoes is crazy as fuck, they be fiending for dick. It be so easy to get, I'm just taking my pick. They wanna kiss me and fuck me, suck me, touch me and lick. But they be trying to fuck raw, I ain't down with that shit. This a hoe, won't diss the hoe, just about to dismiss a hoe. You the type that'll miss a hoe, even though the hoe make you miserable. I'm the type that'll switch a hoe and then go and get a whole different hoe. Cause she want me all in her hoe without strapping up, she's so difficult. She wanna do me so bad, she's expecting some things. She's trying to act like she's wifey, she's expecting a ring. I don't want nothing to do with her except for a fling. But it ain't going down unless I'm protecting the king. Raw, she wanna get it from me raw. I tell her fuck up out my face. She wanna get it from me raw. I tell her get up out my space. She wanna get it from me raw. I tell her fuck up out my face. She wanna get it from me raw. I tell her get up out my place.
What's going on? What's going on? What's popping? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's popping? Shout out to everybody in the chats who we got up in here. Benjamin Snyder, what's going on? AJ Lindo, the life of Chapo, was good. Soulmonger, Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. What up? Thati, what's good? Massive, what's going on? Call me Jay in the building. Certified Tyrone, Respect the Truth in the building. What's poppin'? Aaron Summers in here. What's good? Tata's in here. Oaktown's Finest is in here. Vapor X, Bombay Films Media. What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to everybody. So, guys, I want you guys to remember that the holiday sale is on right now. Right now, as we speak, the holiday sale is on right now. So y'all know what I'm about to do. Okay. Y'all know I got to do it. I have to do it. And then after I do this, we're going to come back and we're going to get into some fucking heavy ass game. I check this out.
Yo, what up? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? And it's that time again where we have the holiday sale. Now, in this sale, when you join the Bad Boy membership, you get the ultimate Bad Boy package for free. Check this out. So guys, this is what you're going to get for free when you join the Bad Boy membership. on the holiday sale. So you're gonna get the ultimate bad boy package for free. So the ultimate bad boy package is a lot of my products rolled into one. So what you're gonna get is you're gonna get the Bad Boys Guide to Dating. You're also gonna get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day ebook for free. You're also gonna get Manhood in the Game seminar for free. You're gonna also get the Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men for free. You're also gonna get Banned from YouTube Dating Advice Mixtape for Men for free. You're also gonna get How to Pick Up and Date Multiple Women seminar for free. You're also gonna get How to Pick Up and Date Multiple Women seminar audio version for free. And then you're also gonna get these bonuses. You're gonna get the Simple Way to Talk to Women, the Abundance Mindset, How You Must Think and Act to Date Multiple Women Successfully. You're also gonna get the Conversation Booster. You're gonna get the Confidence Booster. You're gonna get What Every Man Should Know About Sex, Dating, and Relationships. You're also gonna get the Secret Woman Code, 7 Things Women Do to Deceive and Play Games with You. You're also gonna get Step Up Your Dating Game audio seminar. You're also gonna get Stop Being Nice and Friendly, How to Quit Being the Nice Guy that gets stuck in the friend zone. And you're also gonna get Man Up, Principles Every Man Should Live By to be successful in love and in life, right? So all of this is in the ultimate bad boy package. So you're getting all this for free just by joining the Bad Boy membership on the holiday sale. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in some more bonuses. So what you'll also get for free is my ebook 60-second game. I'm going to throw that in for free. And you're also going to get the Game Kings documentary for free. All right. So you're going to get all of this stuff for free just by joining the Bad Boy membership on the holiday sale. This sale starts right now. As you're watching this video right now up until December 31st. So you got almost a whole month of a sale. Now remember, the Bad Boy membership goes up next year. So the price is going to go up next year. Right now, it's only $97 a month. And if you join now on this sale, you will have it at $97 as long as you are a member. Now, if you don't take advantage of the sale and don't get it on the $97 price, you're going to have to get it at the new price. So make sure you click the link below or go straight to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership so you can take advantage of this sale today.
All right, we back. Now, guys, remember, you have basically less than about like 2 weeks. You got less than 2 weeks to get up on this sale because remember, next year the price is going up. Okay, so right now, get it at the price it is now, and then you will be at that price forever as long as you're a member. But if you got to wait till next year, then you got to get on to next year's price. So just make sure you guys get up on that. Shout out to my dude MLD in the building. What's going on, fam? So, guys, we're gonna get into this. So, 5 reasons why modern males are having less sex than ever before. Now, I'm sure some of you have heard this. Like, there's been videos going around, and people talking about this where they're talking about how a lot of guys nowadays are having trouble getting sex or having less sex than they've been having in the past, right? Or like today at this modern time is the time where dudes are really struggling out there and shit is not popping off, right? So I'm gonna give you 5 reasons why this is happening and to explain this so it doesn't happen to you guys. You feel what I'm saying? This is why you guys got to get up on your game. Shout out to April MC. Hold on. We post the joint at the top real quick. Shout out to April MC in the motherfucking building. So, guys, we're going to go through these. We're going to go through these 1 through 5. This is really in order of importance. I'm just going to go 1 through 5. I'm going to explain it, and I'm going to go into all of this. And, if this is you or a friend, you understand what I'm saying? Make sure that you basically step up your motherfucking game. You understand? Because I don't want you guys to be in these situations where you are not having sex, because it's real easy to get sex if you're a guy who has game. It's real easy. See, if you're the type of dude who has game, sex is easy for you to get, and there's a lot of sex for you to get out there. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, shout out to my dude, Boss Mac. I got the Boss Mac streetwear popping off. Make sure you guys go to Boss Mac Topsoils website, Boss Mac Streetwear, to get these shirts. You feel what I'm saying? So let's jump into this. Let's jump into this, people. Let's jump into this, okay? Let's jump into this. All right, so the first reason we have here on the list, as to why the modern male is having less sex than ever before, is that in this day and time, as I'm recording this, 2022, it's going on 2023 soon, women do not need, listen to what I'm saying, women do not need a man's resources. All right? Women do not need a man's resources. Now, what does that mean, Mr. Locario? Right? Understand this. Your resources doesn't make a woman want to have sex with you. Let me just get that straight out there so you guys understand this. Your resources does not make a woman want to have sex with you. Right? But with that being said, what happened is like, let's say back in the day, when men had way more resources than women would get with guys who had resources, and then therefore they would be like, you know what? This guy, he has resources, he's providing, I'm going to give him some pussy. Right? Now, this meant that women would get with guys who they're not really that interested in. So they would get with him as a necessity, like, well, I need to get with this guy because I need, his resources. So I'm gonna just get with him. And as a result, because she is with him, he will get pussy. But now that women don't need your resources, now just because they don't need it doesn't mean they won't take advantage of it, because women will still take advantage of it. Women will still basically, get with a guy who has resources. You feel what I'm saying? Because she wants to use his resources. She would rather use his resources than use her own resources. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that you'll have women who will still do this stuff, but they don't need to do it. You understand what I'm saying? They don't need to do it. And because they don't need to do it, then what happens is that they don't actually need to be with these guys. So if they don't need to be with these guys, then these guys are going to be having less sex. See, right now in 2022, 2023, right? Because women have their own resources, right? That means that they can fuck the guys that they actually want to fuck. I'm saying it again. Because women have their own resources, their own money and all this other stuff, they can actually have sex with the guys they want to have sex with. There's a difference between having sex with a guy out of necessity, or he's there and he's, taking care of shit, and having sex with a guy that you desire. You understand? So women can have sex with guys they desire right now. So what happens is that because they don't need the resources, they have sex with more men they desire, which leaves out the guys they would have had sex with for the resources. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to my dude King Dre in the building. Shout out to my dude King Dre. Shout out to King Dre. Make sure you guys subscribe to my dude King Dre in the motherfucking building. That's what's up, bro. Appreciate it. But yeah, that's the thing. So women, they don't need it. So because they don't need it, then it's going to leave out the guys they would have had sex with if they needed the resources. And so that's a lot of guys who aren't going to get pussy, because if you're the type of guy where most of the women you encounter would have just wanted you for the resources, then that's going to cut down the women you can get, because those women are fucking the guys that they actually want to fuck. You understand? This is why you got to be sexually attractive. Because if you're sexually attractive, then your resources aren't going to matter when it comes to you actually wanting to get sex. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that. You got to understand that that's how the shit goes, right? Now, let's move on to the second reason. Let's go move on to the second reason. So now the second reason is just crazy. It's ridiculous. It's what I've been saying for a long time. But the second reason as to why the modern male is having less sex than ever before is because modern males cannot compete with men who have game. I'm said it again. Modern males cannot compete with men who have game. You understand? This is why, for example, in the red pill, a lot of guys talk about hypergamy, women monkey branching, right? Those are generally modern male talking points. You understand? And what that means is that a lot of these guys out there are worried about their woman monkey branching to another guy. They're worried about their woman being hypergamous and leaving them for a guy who has more than him and all this other shit. Right? See, that's a modern male problem. That's a problem for a guy whose game is weak. You understand? So the modern male can't compete with the guy who has game because the guy who has game is a threat. Right? So what happens is that the women, right? The women, they want more of the guys who have game. Now, because the women are dealing with more of the guys who have game, it leaves out the modern male who doesn't have game. So if just think about this, for a sec. Just put yourself in a woman's shoes just for a minute, because I want you guys to really see what I'm talking about. Imagine you're the average chick or whatever, right? And you go on any of these dating sites or you go to some party all dressed up or whatever. And let's say you go on like Tinder or something, and you're on Tinder, and let's do something light. Let's say on Tinder, you're going through, the profiles, and she's swiping on all these different people. She's swiping left on a bunch of guys. She's like, no, he sucks. I'm not attracted to him. He looks goofy, whatever. Then she runs across this one guy. Okay, I'm going to swipe right on him. Then she goes to 20 more profiles. She swipes left, swipes right on another guy, because women usually will swipe left more. Right? So what happens is that because she has access to these guys, then she's going to, keep swiping right on the guys that she really wants to fuck with. Right? Now, out of those guys she swipes right on, let's say she, within like, I don't know, like a week or so, she gets 100 matches or something, or 75 matches. Right? Out of those 75 guys, right? Those are probably the guys she just was already, physically attracted to. Now, out of those 75 that she's physically attracted to, she has to interact with them. And then the ones who have game are going to be the ones that she's going to really want to fuck with. Because she can't have sex with all of them. She ain't got that kind of time. So she's going to pick the guys who are the best. You understand? And so when you're the modern male who doesn't have game, you're damn near invisible to a lot of women, unfortunately. You understand? I remember I talked about this before. I saw it was a message board, and somebody wrote, they said there's 3 types of guys. They said there's alphas, betas, and invisible. I was like, nigga. That nigga said alphas, betas, and invisible. I said, oh shit. But he was right though. He was right. I'm telling you. So the modern male, a lot of modern males are invisible. And they're invisible because they're trying to compete, or they're in the same universe as guys who have game. So if you don't have game and other guys have game, who's she gonna pick? You understand? If you have 0 game and the other guys have game, who is she gonna pick? And this is why you have guys who are having less sex, because women they have access to, more than these dudes. And the guys who are, who have game, right? Those are the ones who women gravitate to. It just is what it is. This is why I try to teach y'all guys how to step your shit up. Right? Now, let's move on to number 3. Now, the third reason why males are having less sex than ever before is because guys nowadays, or I should say these modern males, are too damn emotional. See, a lot of guys are too emotional. So what happens is that nowadays the average guy, the modern male, is emotional as fuck. You understand? And women don't want to fuck emotional niggas. Women don't even want to date or interact really with emotional dudes. Because emotional men are dangerous. I should get a t-shirt that says that. Emotional men are dangerous. You understand what I'm saying? Emotional men are unpredictable. You see what I'm saying? So not only do women now want to have sex with these guys, most women don't want to fuck with them at all. You understand? See, a lot of times you guys will hear some guys even call into the show. They'll get real upset and pissed off and angry. You understand? They'll be bitching and moaning. Right? They be complaining about Steve talking to them a certain way. Right? And so what happens is that when you're emotional, the woman doesn't see you as a man. And if she doesn't see you as a man, she's not going to be sexually attracted to you. And if she's not sexually attracted to you, she's not going to want to have sex with you. You understand what I'm saying? She's not going to want to have sex with you. So if you're the type of guy who's extremely emotional, women are not going to want to fuck with you. They're going to want to steer extremely clear away from you. And nowadays, so many guys are emotional. And this is the funny part. The reason why so many guys are emotional is because they're sexually frustrated. You understand? So it's interesting. It's like the dudes are sexually frustrated, which makes them emotional. Then the women don't want to fuck with them because they're emotional, which makes them more sexually frustrated. You understand? So you gotta realize, because see, and it's the thing, some guys don't even realize how emotional they are. You understand? Like some guys really don't understand or recognize how emotional they are. So like, if you're the type of dude who is arguing with a chick, you're emotional. You're the type of dude who's double, triple, quadruple texting a girl because she didn't hit you back and it's only been an hour and a half or some shit, you're emotional. You're the type of guy that gets online and bitches and moans about women, you're emotional. You're the type of guy who complains about black women all day and how black women are like this and black women are like that, you're emotional. You're talking about how bad it is with Western women and you got to fly overseas because the Western women, they this and they that. You're emotional. You see what I'm saying? And that is not sexy. It's not sexy. Do you guys, let me say something real quick, right? A lot of the emotional energy is stemming from insecurity. And that's not sexy. Exactly, Certified Talent. This is emotional niggas.
I don't know what to do. Oh my God, Facebook, help me.
That's the emotional nigga right there.
I can't believe this shit. All these months I've been dealing with her. And I just thought she was official.
Crazy.
She lied to me.
That's the emotional niggas right there. Emotional ass Negroes. That's what happens. That's what happens. So if you want that emotional shit, then it's going to be an issue. It's going to be an issue. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be a fucking issue. So yeah, so make sure that you guys in on that emotional stuff, man. Hold on, is Minister Jap in the chat? I ain't even see him. Shout out to Minister Jap if he in the spot. That's my dude right there. But yeah, that's the thing, man. You can't be on some emotional shit, right? Now, let's move on to. Oh no, the point I wanted to make is this real quick before I get to the next one is that think about when you're dealing with women and they're really insecure and they're being extremely emotional and it's annoying. It gets on your nerves. It's very off-putting. It's the same thing for you guys when you're dealing with women. It's very off-putting when you're emotional with them. You understand? Meaning that when you're getting all insecure, you're acting all funny style, right? You're arguing, you're running behind her. You're like, yo, where you been? Let me check your phone. Let me do this. Why you acting this way? When you're that type of guy, it's very annoying. See, you know the reason why people love confident people? Because confidence is attractive because you're secure in who you are and what you're about, and a person wants to be around you because you exude this energy where you got it together. When you're emotional, needy, insecure, a person, when they're dealing with you, you feel like a burden. You understand? And this is why it's unattractive. It's unattractive when you're this insecure guy and this girl is dealing with you. She's not attracted to you. Same thing when women do it. When women are acting super emotional, insecure and all crazy like that, it is not attractive. You understand what I'm saying? So I want you guys just to understand that. Now, the fourth reason why modern males are having less sex than ever is because most of these modern males refuse to become the top guy. All right? Most of these modern males refuse to be the top guy. What do I mean by this? Now, you always hear guys say, you know, women only want the top 20% of guys or the top 10% of guys. Women only want these type of guys who are on point. Women only want these type of guys who are this or that. Okay, why don't you become that type of guy? What's stopping you from being that guy? The only person stopping you is you? But no, Lucario, you got to be a Chad. No, you don't. No, the top guy is the guy who is attractive. The guy who is attractive has game. You understand? They have game. But see, a lot of dudes refuse to actually adhere to the game. They just want to sit there and complain. Oh, these Western women are fucked up. But the Western women are fucking the top Western men, correct? So they're not fucked up to those guys, right? Why are you not those guys? Why are you the other guy? Because it's either this. Either you're this guy or you're this guy. It's your choice. You understand what I'm saying? You're either this guy or this guy. It's your choice. You choose to be the guy that you want to be. You understand? It's your choice. But see, a lot of dudes, they don't understand the game. So they think, oh, but I got to have, in order to be like, I got to be this like guy who's making six figures. I got to be some high value guy. I got to have a chiseled jawline and all this other shit. And the thing is this, when I'm telling you to become the top guy, I'm not telling you to be fake. I'm not telling you to be someone you're not. I'm telling you to tap into who you really are and let that be what it is. See, the reason why a lot of guys actually are unattractive to women is because the women don't actually get to see who the guy really is. And the guy never shows her who he really is because he doesn't even know who he really is because he's been for so long pretending to be someone he's not, or he's scared to actually be himself, that he doesn't even know what the fuck to do. You understand? See, if more guys would actually sit down and say, what do I want? What do I really, really want? What do I not want? Right? What type of reality do I want to create for myself? What type of situations do I not want to be in? Right? And then when you deal with women, right, you let chicks know this is your reality and they have to fit into that reality. You understand? And guys, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat. And if you want to call in, the call-in number is 646-481-3901, 646-481-3901. Let me put that up there real quick. So that is the call-in number. But yeah, a lot of guys don't actually, talk about this type of stuff. They don't say this type of stuff to themselves. They don't become that guy. Because being that guy is just really a choice. It's really a choice. Because do you know that at any moment, you can choose whether or not you want to be a winner or a loser? At any moment. At any moment, you can say, you know what? I'm going to have the mindset of a winner, or I'm going to have the mindset of a loser. Or I'm going to take actions like a winner would take actions, or I'm going to take actions like how a loser is going to take actions. And the thing is, you have to understand that you are choosing this whether you realize it or not. You choose it every fucking time you do something. Every fucking time you think. Every time when you make a conscious decision to think about something a certain way, you are choosing this. So then choose differently if you don't like the choices you're making now. Choose differently if you don't like the results that you're getting. I don't understand why this is so complicated. You understand? You said I don't think it's a choice, Lucario? Mugo, call up. Call up, Mugo. 646-481-3901. Call up. Call up so we can talk about this. Because y'all be motherfucking on some bullshit with this shit. All right, let's go to, I think this is a monogamous player in the building. Hold on, give me 1 second. All right, monogamous player, what's going on, fam?
Yes, sir, Mr. Carter. What's good? You already know that I donated.
That's what's up. What's going on?
Yes, sir, Mr. Carter. I'm a little late to the show, but I just heard point number 4 and point number 5, and I totally agree. And the one thing I just realized that a lot of people in general do, it's not just guys, but just people in general do. A lot of people, they don't maximize their lane. They're so focused on everybody else and what they're doing and comparing themselves and stuff like that. And you think that, oh, I need to get a chiseled body, or I need to do this, I need to do that, or whatever, rather than focus on your lane. When you just focus on your lane and you maximize who you are, then the people that's supposed to be around are going to be around, or the blessings or whatever there is to come is going to come for you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of guys, they want every chick to want them, but not even focus on, allow the women that want you to gravitate to you, rather than you just trying to gravitate to a woman trying to make her want you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But guys subscribe to that because they really want some shit, so they feel like they got to change themselves, and you don't have to do that, or whatever the case may be. Like, Mr. Lucario, not every woman that I've came into contact with just loves me, right? But I have experienced women loving who I am. You see what I'm saying? So me just being me, I was going to experience that. I was watching the panel yesterday, and Miles touched on something. It was kind of similar to my story, and he was saying he was younger, and y'all was all roommates. So you made the left, and you had the smallest room, right? And that kind of reminded me when I was still staying with my parents, even after graduating from college, right?
Right.
It doesn't matter how much money you have. If you're a guy that's always learning game and always grasping game, you're still going to get the women. And then that's one thing that resonated with me that Miles said. he was saying that regardless of the fact that Lucario made the less money, he was the one guy that we never had an issue with when it was time for rent, right?
Right.
So consistency is not based on how much money you have, because you can have a lot of money and still not be consistent.
Exactly.
So that's why you were still able to get women at that particular time, because whatever they was experiencing, you was consistently giving it to them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I was able to experience that, even though I was staying. Honestly, Mr. Lucario, when I was staying with my parents, I was getting the most pussy. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys look at it like this: oh, because you broke, don't mean that you still gonna want pussy.
Right.
So you just gonna figure out a way to get it. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's what game builds. Game builds when you're at the lowest level and you figure a way how to increase things around you. You see what I'm saying? Rather than you just having it and you don't know what to do with it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But guys don't understand that. But that's all I wanted to say, Mr. Carl. Great show, and thank you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the call, brother. All right. So, guys, call the number 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. Hold on. Did I get to number 5 yet? Okay, let me go through them again real quick. So number 1 was women don't need men's resources. Number 2 is modern males can't compete with men who have game. Number 3 is men are way too emotional. Number 4 is you refuse to be the top guy. And now let me get to the 5th one. So the 5th reason why modern males are having less sex than ever before, the 5th reason is women have easier access to the top guys. Women have easier access to the top guys. Now, what's funny is a lot of people I've heard over the years say, there was like social media has made it harder in the game, bro, because these women get so much attention and all this other shit and blah, 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 right? It's not that social media has made it harder, right? It's that it's made it harder for guys who it was already hard for. Okay, I want you to understand the difference. See, social media didn't make it harder for guys to get pussy. It made it harder for guys who it was hard before to get pussy. Meaning, it's like this. If it was easy for you to get it, then social media made it easier for you to get it. If it was hard for you to get it, it's going to make it harder for you to get. It's like this. Let's say if you were, let's say in your neighborhood at like a house party or some shit, right? And let's say at the party, there's 30 girls at the party. And then let's say out of those 30 girls, only one was sort of interested in you. And just for whatever reason. Now, if you go to another place or you go online and you have 3 million, that's just going to be more women who aren't interested in you. You see what I'm saying? So it's just a bigger pool of women who aren't interested in you. But 224, what's popping? Who's this?
Yo, Lucario, Manuel donated.
Appreciate it.
Jacksonville.
Appreciate it. What's going on? What's popping with you?
Yeah, man. The reason I was calling today, I was acquiring this chick that I was talking to when I met at the club yesterday, right? And I know you said never listen to the instructions of a woman,
right? And
basically, I was going to set up plans for Tuesday today, but she had over text said, because we were supposed. All right, sorry, let me slow down. So we were supposed to meet after the bar that night, right? And we just couldn't get together. It was very confusing, I guess, and we just didn't do it. So then she just said, "Hey, just text me this weekend because I definitely want to hang out with you."
So wait, what happened?
And
let me ask you a question. What happened where y'all couldn't meet up after the? So you met her at a bar and you had left and you were supposed to meet her after? I was like, what was the reason?
No, we were supposed to meet up in front of one of the other bars because it's there's a long strip here of bars. It's 7 or 8 bars, and me and my friends and her friends are kind of just hopping all over the place. And she had texted me actually asking where was I because she wanted to see me afterwards.
Right.
And I just literally I wasn't. Let's just say it was just kind of hard to kind of.
No, but that's what I'm saying. No, I need to know all the shit. So she texted you and said, where are you at? And then what did you say?
Oh, I said, meet me in front of Surfer.
Okay.
And she was like, and so then she said, okay, text me Saturday. And I was like, oh, I was talking about right now. She was like, wait, like right now? I was like, yeah. And then she's like, okay. And then I was like, all right. And then she was like, wait, where's Surfer? And then I was like, by that time, I was actually making out with another chick at this point. So then I kind of missed it. And then later she said, hey, no, sorry, I think I'm just going to end up going home with my friends, but text me this weekend because I definitely want to go out or whatever.
Okay. And so what's your question?
So, well, she just told me what to do, and I'm not trying to,
Right, but why do you think she told you what to do?
Well, because she just told me to text her.
No, I'm just saying, why? I'm asking you, why do you think she told you what to do?
I mean, it was really like I was pretty much, I mean, besides the fact, I guess she was the aggressor and trying to like go home with me. I wasn't really trying to.
No, it's not really that. It's more so what happened was that you were sloppy in setting shit up. So she wants to see you, but what happens is that when you are not setting things up, she's gonna try to set things up. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
because you said, hey, meet me here, and then she's like, oh, where's so and so, and you left her hanging, right?
Yeah,
exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Anytime when you don't clearly create the situation and let the girl know what it's supposed to be, right? If she wants to make something happen, she's gonna take it upon herself to try to set shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the only reason why. So that's what I'm saying. Where she's interested, you're sort of like you were sort of like all over the place a little bit. So then she has to take it in her own hands. This is basically how it goes. So now what I would say to you is that if you want to see her, just hit her up and set up a time for you and her to get together. But just understand the reason why she's telling you this is because you didn't tell her what it was.
So then should I just kind of maybe charge it instead and just like,
no, you can still,
I already made it too.
No, you can still hit her up. I'm just saying that I just want you to understand why she's telling you what to do. You see what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that on a bigger scale, the reason why guys will be following a woman's lead is because he's not a leader in general. What I'm saying is in this particular situation, right? Your leadership skills is off because what happened was when you hit her up, right? And let me ask you this. When you text her and said, meet me at so-and-so, how long was it before she texted you to ask you where was it?
In like 3 minutes, 2 minutes.
And you just missed it in 3 minutes?
No. We went back and forth for like once or twice, and then it was. So then
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying. Tell me the whole thing. You're not telling me the whole thing. You said you texted her. She said, "Where is that?" And by that time, he was making out with some chick. So what did you text her back and forth? What else happened?
Okay. So wait. So what happened after this, or like?
No, I'm saying
during like everything step by step, play by play.
This is what you said. You told me you text her to meet you at the spot. She said, where is the spot? And you said by that time you was already making out, so you didn't see the text till late. So what I'm saying is what actually happened. You said, meet me here. She said, meet out. Where is it? And what did you say after she said, where's the spot?
Then I was like, I just sent her the direct location from Google. Mm-hmm. And then she was like, okay, hold on a second. Let me get my friends or whatever. And we're all going to go over there. And then I was like, okay. And then I was like, yo, I just got to this bar. Where you at? And she's like, oh, sorry, we lost one of our friends. It was just like a whole bunch of like, it was just like a lot going on.
That's what I'm saying. You see, the thing is, you're all over the place. So because you're all over the place, she's all over the place. See, the thing is this: you have to okay, right? This is. I'm gonna give you an example of what needs to be done from this point forward, so that you'll make it a little easy for you, right? What it is that you have to be direct and specific about what the situation is, and then you have to and then when she responds to that, her response will let you know what else you need to do further, right? So what I mean is this. So what you're saying, I'm gonna use an example of going to a grocery store and getting something, right? You told her, hey, go to the grocery store and get me food, right? Now, what you should tell her is go to the grocery store at 4 p.m. The grocery store is at this location, and I need you to buy me eggs, milk, and juice. And the juice that I want is Minute Maid juice. You see how direct and specific?
Yeah.
Because what you want is you want it to be where she doesn't have to ask any more questions. The more vague you are, the more questions are going to be asked, and the more back and forth is going to go down. You see what I'm saying? So you should be like, hey, meet me at the spot at this time. I'm going to be here at that time. And the address is right here. Right? Now, she's like, oh, well, I don't know. I got to find my friends or whatever and blah, 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 blah. Right? You say, hey, listen, I'm going to be here at this time. If I don't see you by this time, I'm out. That's it. You see what I'm saying? Like you have to give the woman directions and get her to follow it. If she's not following it, you withdraw your attention. If she is following it, you continue and make it go down. So what I'm saying is you're being way too vague and you're giving her, see this, and this is not a problem that you necessarily have just with you. Many guys, a lot of guys do this, is that do not ever leave anything up to the woman. This is why you like, all you really want her to do is listen to what you're saying. But what you're saying has to be so precise and clear that she has no questions to ask you. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is you could still holler at this girl if you want, but what I'm saying is that you have to be a little bit more precise in what you say and how you say it and how you set things up. You see what I mean?
Okay.
Because when you say to a girl, hey, listen, I need you to do A, B, and C, right? All you're looking for is how compliant she is in doing A, B, and C. Now, she's making it an issue. She's talking about some other shit. You can either charge it to the game at that moment, right? Or or in your situation where you kind of messed up, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm telling you, usually when you fuck up and shit is all over the place, you want to charge it to the game. But what I'm saying is in this situation, right? You can hit her up again, but then now make sure you're extremely detailed about what the fuck you want to happen. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right.
And then there's just one more question. So there was another date that I was supposed to actually have yesterday night, right? And then the girl last minute just hit me with something just came up, and the bullshit. Do I just block that or I just feel like?
Oh yeah, charge her ass. She's done. This is a girl that it's supposed to be your first date.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, charge her. That's done. Okay. What came up? Some dick.
Dick is a gift.
That's what came up. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember because you were actually telling me there's like sometimes like they won't, even if they have more time to like block it somewhere else, they'll just do it when they were supposed to do it someone else, which is really weird, but we're not going to go too deep into that. But,
right. So yeah, just charge her ass to the game. She's done. She's finished.
All
right, bro.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
I'm holla. Peace. All right. So guys, calling number is 646-481-3901, 646-481-3901. If you guys have questions, put a Q in the chat, and we'll get to the questions at the end. Let's go to 732. Hold on. Let me get this. 732. What's popping? Who this?
That's Lucario. It's Rashawn from Jersey.
Rashawn, what's going on, fam?
I donated.
Appreciate it. What's going on?
Now, I just wanted to make a comment. I remember you said in one of your points, you said men are too emotional. And I also wanted to add to that. I believe, because I've been one of these niggas myself, had to, change. A lot of guys, including myself before, they look up to women. So it's not even just admiration. Right. It's almost an envy there. You have these niggas on YouTube talk on some, oh yeah, but they get all the guys in their inbox. Like this, it's not just the acknowledging that something true is happening. I see jealousy.
Right.
So when you try to put yourself in the same path as a woman, you have no choice to become feminine because now you're thinking you guys are the same and she's just a level that you have to get to.
Right.
And that's why a lot of these guys talk about choosing signals. They don't know that they're saying it, but they're saying, well, now I'm a bad bitch too, so I'm getting bitches looking at me so I can approach them without getting rejected.
Right, exactly.
So and that's repulsive to women. So not only that, like I also want to point something else that has something to do with what I'm saying, right? So you have a guy call you that's hating on you, right? Mm-hmm. So that's feminine. It's a feminine way to be, right?
Right.
So for me to hate you and still call you and be on your ass and not understand how I'm feeling, that's feminine. Because women, they're the ones that get turned on by some shit and hate that they're turned on by it because in their mind they shouldn't be, right?
Right.
So they get a little angry because it's like, okay, this guy's an asshole, but my pussy's getting wet. Mm-hmm. So let me try to find a way to front or destroy it. These niggas are doing the same shit.
Right.
And these bitches, they sense that energy when you're approaching them. Mm-hmm. Right. So that's what I've realized over the time. And that's why me personally, I can't hang with niggas that don't look at themselves as the shit and look at everybody else and focus on other people.
Right.
Because that's dangerous. Right. But that's all I got to say. What you got to say about that?
No, that's some real shit that you dropping, man. You know, it's funny, man. A lot of these dudes are on that shit where they really want to be the women. They really want to be how the women are. They want to get approached. They want to get chosen. They want to sit there and look pretty and have the woman come to them all the time. And it's like, bruh, they don't realize that part of the attraction to you as a man from the woman is the fact that you go and approach. You understand what I'm saying? Is the fact that you go after what you want, right? Is that assertive energy, that aggressiveness, right? And so a lot of guys, the fact that they're scared to approach means that you're a scared dude. So why would she want to be with a guy who's scared? Why would she want to be with a guy who's scared to go and approach her? Because if you're scared to approach her, then you are not the type of guy she would want to be with anyway. Because a woman doesn't want to be with a guy who's scared of her. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah, she don't want to be with a guy who pedestalizes rejection.
Right, exactly.
Like she understands that she's the one that's scared to not be liked by a nigga. But for a nigga to be that way,
right,
it's like, how is she supposed to admire something that she doesn't have from you when y'all got the same shit?
Right, exactly.
Exactly. But other than that, I appreciate you having me on the phone, Lucario. You keep spitting that shit.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the call, bro. Mahala. All right. So, guys, calling number is 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901. I think 248 was trying to call. Let me get 248 on here. Hold on 1 second. All right. Let me get so 248. What's popping? What's going on? What's good?
What's up? I donated $7 to you.
Appreciate it. What's going on? All
right, so look, I got a couple things I wanted to call you about, because you was talking this weekend about like how you can get women and get money at the same time.
Right.
And then when you did that tape review, when like the part where he said, you going after 100 women, only getting one, and how that's like some kid shit, like that really and propelled me to call in, because I be doing that shit, and I don't really agree that you can do both in all instances.
Really? Why not?
The time it takes pursuing women and getting women, you and Miles tell us it's a numbers game, and the time it takes pursuing women and doing all of that, depending on what you do, it does take a lot of time, and it does take a lot of time away from what you're doing.
Okay, so let me ask you. Let me ask you this. So how is that different from doing anything else in your life? Like, for example, going to school or working out. Doesn't that take time also?
Yeah, but those are things that better me as a person. Getting a woman is a perk.
So you approaching women, talking to women, interacting with women, that doesn't make you a better communicator? That doesn't make you a better go-getter?
I mean, you could improve those skills doing other things. I get what you're saying, but that's getting women isn't a necessity.
But that's what I'm saying. But this is the thing. If you want to get a woman, you're going to have to get a woman. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so if you don't know how to do that, then that's going to be a deficiency in your game when it comes to that. So what I'm trying to say is that either way, you're going to have to do that. So either way, you're going to have to find a way to make that happen, which means that you're going to have better time management skills. You see what I'm saying? So it's not that getting women is going to take away from you getting money. It's you not being able to manage your time, but also not being efficient in interacting with women and getting women, which is going to take up your time and energy. You see what I'm saying? So if you have poor time management skills and you don't know how to interact with women, hell yeah, you're gonna fucking you know what I'm saying, not be able to do this shit.
But this is my thing. Let me come back. Even if you know how to interact with women, it's still a numbers game. So that in and of itself is going to take time away.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. What is not a numbers game though? If you trying to get in shape, isn't that a numbers game also? If you're trying to,
but again, that's for me though. That's not a. That's benefiting me.
So when you get with a woman and fuck her, that's not for you. Who's that for?
I mean, yeah, but again, that's not a necessity. That's not really benefit. I mean, that's just a pleasing act. That's not a like working out. That's not a personal benefit.
How is it not a personal benefit? You're the one that is personally benefiting from that situation.
I'm saying it's not a necessity though. That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. What is
exercise and keeping yourself?
That's what I'm saying. What is a necessity? What's a necessity?
Well, you use the example of working out. Like right. Everybody working out makes you healthy. That helps you live a longer life.
But you don't have to do that though. But you don't have to do it. It's not a necessity. You don't have to work out. You see what I'm saying?
Right, and then you could die early though.
So, and you might not die early, and you could work out like crazy and still die early. Somebody could shoot you in the head. You feel what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that going to school is not a necessity, but people go to school, right? So you see what I mean? Like going out to clubs and bars and all that other shit's not a necessity, but people do that, right? So what I'm saying is that a lot of guys, what they do is they try to rationalize themselves out of having to do the work it takes to deal with women. That's all it is. You see what I'm saying?
But this is my point. This is the point I'm trying to make. Because I've done what Tate said in that video. I've spent 40, 50, 60 hours just pursuing women at the mall, doing this, doing that. And I've come across with maybe one or two. Like that 40, 50 hours I spent pursuing women for them to say, I got a boyfriend or get a number, try to send something up she's not interested. You said there's many reasons why things can happen. So all that time I used to spend doing that, pursuing women, right. That time could have been spent doing something else.
Okay, so let me ask you this. How many hours have you been coached by me personally?
0.
Exactly. So what are you talking about? So check this out. If I spend, hold on.
I know how to talk to women though, so I don't really need that.
Oh no. But see, that's your problem. If I go to the gym every week, I go to the gym 3-4 times a week, right? And I'm like, yo, I'm trying to lose weight and get fit and fucking get a 6-pack and all this other shit. And I've been working out for a year. You understand? 3-4 times a week, a year. And I only lost like 3 pounds and some shit. I ain't got no 6-pack and nothing, right? Now, what does that mean? That means that even though I'm doing the thing, I am not doing the thing correctly. So there's something that I'm doing that I don't realize that there's something that I'm not doing or something I'm doing that is incorrect that I don't know is incorrect. So let's say I go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week. I'm busting my ass and I'm still not losing weight. And then I go to a personal trainer and they say, Locario, the reason why you're not losing weight is because you're not in a caloric deficit. And I'm like, oh shit, I had no idea. Thank you, coach, for letting me know the shit I didn't know. You see what I'm saying? So just because you're doing it doesn't mean you're doing it correctly. That's why you're in the situation you're in. This is what I keep trying to tell you guys. Y'all think we be just telling you how to get coaching just to say it? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things I don't say on YouTube because it's YouTube. You understand? Which means that you actually have to get coached for me to tell you the things you don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, I understand that. Someone I know how to talk to him. I don't really need coaching, but at the end of the day,
Bro,
you told us
need coaching.
This Lucario, but you this is what you told us. You told us at the end of the day, the woman is either going to be reciprocating or not. So you can have all the game in the world. If she's gonna tell you she has a boyfriend, she's gonna tell you that. That's the numbers game.
Right. And then guess how many women who don't have boyfriends tell you they got a boyfriend?
Okay, sure. And that's right,
that's what I'm saying.
Well.
But that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is why that's what I'm saying. Why do you think they're telling you that they have a boyfriend when they don't have a boyfriend?
I mean, I don't really care. The point is, some women do, some women don't. But at the end of the day, if you have to play the numbers game all that time, you don't think that time could be spent doing other things? Because you have to play it regardless, if you have a tight game or not.
No, I know, but check this out. You're going to have to play more of a numbers game if your game is weak. Do you understand that?
Correct. I agree.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that, yes, it's going to be more of a waste of time if you don't know what you don't know. So it's not, see, this is the thing. Approaching women and dealing with women isn't the waste of time. The waste of time is when you're the guy who's doing it but doesn't know how to do it. If I think 2 + 2 is 79, it doesn't mean doing math is a waste of time. I'm just doing it wrong. You see what I'm saying? There's something that I'm doing that is not working. And the reason why it's not working is because there's something that I don't know. And the reason why I don't know is because I haven't been taught. You see what I'm saying? See, y'all guys think y'all could go on YouTube.
But not necessarily, though. Not necessarily, Lucario. Not necessarily.
Y'all dudes, I swear, y'all dudes think y'all could just go on YouTube and watch videos and be like, yo, bro, I know all this stuff and I've been out there, but I'm still, no. If you understood, right, then you wouldn't be having the issue. That's what I'm trying to say. You see what I'm saying?
But y'all get up here, Miles comes in here, y'all come in here, y'all say, or y'all showing examples of things that just because you know something, that doesn't mean it's going to work out automatically. You still have to play the numbers game. That's all I'm saying.
I know that. That's the point. So what I'm saying, okay, let me ask you this question. What is your definition of working out? Of it working out?
What you mean, like with a woman?
You just said, oh, that just because you know how to do it don't mean it's going to work out. What is your definition of it working out?
Getting the outcome you want.
Okay, what's the outcome you want?
Depends on how I'm feeling. Either something
no, it does not depend on how you're feeling. Is what do you want? Yeah. What do you want when it comes to dealing with women? You should already know this.
Yeah, I want different things with different women.
What? That's okay. Name one thing you want from women.
Something that'll grow. Let's say that.
Give me something specific.
Like a relationship that'll grow, like a beneficial relationship.
Okay, what is that? What does that entail?
Us growing. I mean, a relationship, like how you have with April, something that'll grow. You don't even
know what you want. What I'm saying is, okay,
I'm telling you a relationship that'll grow. That's what I want.
Caller, if I tell you, can you go to the grocery store and get me some food? What you gonna say?
All right, what you want?
Exactly. And I'm going to need to tell you specifically what I want, right? So that I can receive exactly what I want, right?
Okay.
So that's what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, what do you want specifically? Like, you got to break that down.
Specifically, a woman that'll benefit me long-term, someone I can see having kids with.
Okay, so you want kids. What else you want?
A wife, all of that shit.
All right, what do you want her to do?
When I have a business, I want her to help me run that, manage that, take care of the kids.
What do you want her to help you with? What do you want her to help you with in the business?
Run the marketing online, the social media.
Okay, so you want a wife who's going to give you kids and who's also going to help you with the marketing of the business. Okay, now, what do you think you need to do in order to get the wife?
You got to approach women. You got to find the woman.
Okay, so then what do you need to do to find the women, man?
You got to we're on the same. I get you have to approach women, but my whole point is what Tate said, when you're trying to approach all these women and do all this shit, that shit can be a waste of time. That's all I'm saying. I agree with you. But
that's what I'm saying. How? But that's what I'm saying. How is it a waste of time? Give me an example of how that's a waste of time.
I just told you. I used to do what he said, go in the mall, approach all these women, go on campus, spend 40, 50, 60 hours a week pursuing women at the end of the week to get one, two, maybe 3 women. Like, was that really worth it? Was 55 hours a week worth 2 women? No, it wasn't.
So would it be worth it if you found your wife?
Yeah, that'd be worth it. Yeah.
Okay, so then what are you talking about then?
But those women wasn't my wife.
Okay, but the point is, if you did, it would have been worth it, correct?
Correct.
Right, but see, the point is, you don't even necessarily know what you want, so how are you going to get what you think is worth it?
I mean, I know what I want. I'm telling you, I just don't, the time put in, it could be better utilized doing other things.
Okay, so now you spend that time utilizing doing that other thing. So now, what are you going to do once you want to get that wife? Because you took the time to do other things. Now, what do you got to do to get the wife?
Go and approach.
So then you stopped approaching and you used the time that you was going to approach to do other things. You've done those other things.
Right.
Now you're going to go back to approaching.
When I'm there, I mean, I'd rather approach when I'm at a certain level than when I'm just me personally, though. But I see what you're saying.
Well, at what level?
I mean, me, I don't want to be a broke nigga just going up approaching bitches. Like, that's just me, though. Like, I want to have my shit together. But, you know, I see what you're saying, though.
Okay, so wait. So having your shit together is going to change the approach?
No, it's just my personal confidence and how I feel about myself in a certain position. And the fact that I'm there, I can allot more time to actually approaching women and not feel guilty about it.
Wait. So why do you feel guilty about it?
Because if I'm spending 55 hours a week pursuing women, trying to get women, and I'm broke as fuck, I could have put that time into myself, got myself better, and then put 50 or 40 hours in pursuing women when I'm in a better position.
So then why don't you take that 50 hours, chop it in half, approach women 25 hours and use the other 25 hours for your other shit?
I've done that. That's not enough time to effectively play the numbers game and get the women you actually want, because they can reject you. The women you come across, they can set a date up and not.
But let me ask you a question. Don't you think that if you stepped up your game, that amount of time would be enough time?
No, because at the end, if you have tight game or not, if a woman's gonna say no, she's gonna say no to you. It doesn't matter.
Right, but then you'll have less women saying no.
Maybe not. You still have to play the numbers game to see.
No, I'm literally telling you, you will have more women saying yes to you than you've had before, and you'll have less women saying no to you than you have before. But what I'm saying is, you haven't had any coaching. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, if you had coaching and you said, Locario, we've been coaching for the past 6 months to a year, and I'm still having an issue, then I'd be like, you know what? You actually got a point. You got an issue. But you're not actually. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So what I'm explaining to you is this: is that in order for you to get what you want, you still have to do what you need to do anyway to get that. So it's like if a kid right now is in 7th grade, he's like, man, I don't feel like doing all this shit. I just want to go to the 8th grade. Well, what you think you need to do? Well, I gotta pass these tests. Okay, well, fuck it. I'm not even gonna. He's like, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother to do these tests. I'm gonna spend my time doing other shit. I'm gonna spend my time playing video games. I feel like that's more productive. And then what's gonna happen is he's gonna get left back. And he's gonna have to repeat the 7th grade. So what I'm saying to you is that you're going to have to repeat the 7th grade. You see what I'm saying?
I'm good. I mean, I have what I want. I'm just saying, I have what I want right now, the situation I want. But I'm saying the time that I put in doing all that shit is just like, even though I found a couple good women and all that, I could have put more of that time into doing other shit to benefit me. That's
okay. So this is what I'm saying. That's cool. Do that. What I'm trying to tell you is that you're still going, like, everything you're doing now you're still going to have to do that anyway. Like, you're just delaying what needs to be done. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're delayed. Like, what I'm saying is, once you get your shit together, it's not going to be easier for you to get women. Do you understand that? Because you getting your shit together, right, is not correlated with you being able to attract women, even though you think it is, and it's not. In fact,
I agree with what you said.
In fact, thinking that way will make it harder for you to attract women. Because you talking about you want a wife, right?
Right.
So if you have a wife, but your mindset is, I am only confident once I have my shit together. What happens if you get a wife and then something occurs where your shit is not together for whatever reason? How are you going to maintain that situation?
I mean, look, I agree with what you're saying. For me personally, look back the time I spent, and I'm gonna say this thing, I'm a rap, but like the time I spent pursuing all them women, even though I got a couple women and I got one good one right now, it's like the time I really spent pursuing women, trying to get all these women and do all that shit, bro. Like I spent all the time in the world trying to do that shit, and that shit really was that shit ain't really benefit me.
So wait, hold on. So the women that you fuck with now don't benefit you?
No. I'm saying they do, but
so what you complaining about?
Was it worth all of those weeks and hours that I can't get back to get them? I don't know.
But this is what I'm saying. But then that's my point. My point is that for you, they're not benefiting you, right? Because if they was, you wouldn't be talking this shit.
No, Lucario, I'm not saying that. I'm appreciative of the women I'm talking to, and the good one that I got. I'm just saying, the time that it takes to pursue women and that you have to put in to play the numbers game, to find the women you're attracted to, all of that shit. All I'm saying is that shit, pursuing, approaching all of that shit kind of is like some childish. It's not childish, but it's just, you could do better. That's all I'm saying.
So tell me, what's the better you can do? Tell me. What's the better?
I mean, look, I said it. You could put that time into developing yourself.
No. But that's what I'm saying. What is the better way to get the women? Because you need if you're going to take that away, what is the better way? Huh?
You saying what's the better way? You saying what's the better way to get better with dealing with women?
No, what's the better way to get women? Because you said you can do better. So what's the better way to get the women? Because if you're not doing that, you need to replace that with something else. What is the something else you're replacing to get the women?
I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm asking. That's what you said. I'm saying if somebody's like, you know what, Lucario, man, approaching these women, that shit just take up so much time and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, cool. So what is your strategy now that you're not going to do that to get the women?
I say improve yourself, man. I mean, honestly.
Okay, improve yourself how? You got to be specific. And how is that going to make it easier for you to get women?
Lucario, I'm going to say this, then I'm going to go. I agree with what you're saying. You can't get away from dealing with women, but I'm saying that if you work and develop yourself, your personality and all that shit, you don't have to put 55, 60 hours pursuing women, playing a game like I previously was doing.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So what is that thing? What you're not telling us? What do you got to do?
I just said to work on yourself or invest in yourself.
What does
get your situation?
Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean get a better job, start meditating, start fucking, I don't know, playing hockey on the weekend to work out your body? Like what are we doing? What are we doing to become better in order to not have to approach all these women?
I mean, I try to fill my life with meaningful things. So when I do approach women now, I don't come across as more thirsty. That's what I realized was happening with me. I was approaching all those women. I was just thirsty and trying to. What'd you say?
So you think, okay, so you're saying you were coming across thirsty. So is
I feel that way because if I'm in the mall for 6, 7, 8 hours,
right,
running up to every chick that's fine to me and all that, it's a certain energy that comes with that. And I noticed that, like, I probably was too thirsty trying to pursue and approach all these women. So I cut back on that. And I've shown that's even benefited me. Personally.
So cutting back on approaching women, how has that benefited you?
Because, like I just said, I noticed that when I used to spend all day trying to get women, run up to them, approach them, all that shit, that there was like a thirsty type of vibe that's coming off.
But that's what
so
I'm saying,
now that I'm more reserved, I'm more selective in who I approach and who I come up to. My whole demeanor is different. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that if that's the case, then why not just do that? Like, what's the issue?
I'm doing it. My point is the spending time part, the going up, trying to pursue 100 women to get a couple. That time could be spent doing that's
okay. So now my question to you is, how do you get a couple of women without doing that? Huh?
That's a good
exactly.
Point.
And the answer is you do exactly what you've been doing. But you need to know, this is what I'm trying to tell you. You need to understand how to do it more efficiently. See, that's the actual point of what we're talking about here. What I'm trying to tell you is there's no way around the work. But what I'm saying is, you know when they say work smarter, not harder?
Right.
You're working harder, not smarter. And the reason why you're working harder, not smarter, is because you are continuously doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting different results. You see what I'm saying? I asked you, I said, yo, how much coaching has you had? 0. Well, I don't need no coaching. But obviously you do. Because you're in a situation where, but this is what I'm saying. You're in a situation where you're not getting the type of results you want. You see what I'm saying?
I don't think anybody who's playing the numbers game isn't getting the results they want.
I'm definitely getting the results I want. I tell you that.
So
right
out of
now.
100 women, how successful are you?
So if I approach, let's say if I go out on the weekend, right, and I approach 100 women, right? Out of those 100 women, I'm probably going to, let's say, exchange information with like at least 45 to 50. And then out of those 45 to 50, right, I would be able to have sex with at least, let's say, like 12 to 14 of them within the next 2 weeks. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is it's still a numbers game, but the amount of women you attract gets higher. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So,
yeah, but and this is what I'm saying, Lucario. Like I said, I get results. So if I'm getting sick, if I did the same and I'm getting 5 or 6, like that's cool with me. But I'm like, look at the time it still took to do all of that. That's the point I'm still coming back to.
Okay, and so and this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's taking more time because you're not doing it more efficiently. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because I don't spend that much time. Like I could talk to 100 chicks in like fucking 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm telling you. Like, you're not doing this effectively. Also, like for example, I'll give you a perfect example. Okay, let me ask you this question. Do you understand what your tribe is?
I'm familiar with that.
What is that?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. It's like the type of women ideally that connect with you the best.
Exactly.
Am I on the right track?
Right, exactly. Right. So now, if I go into a spot, let's say a bar, club, whatever, usually 9 times out of 10, I can tell who the fuck is my tribe, so it's easier for me to pull that night. So there's nights where I would literally leave my house at 7:30, 8 o'clock. I go to the city, get there by 9. I'm back at my house by midnight fucking some chick. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that there's times where I would go out and I would fucking say, you know what, I'm gonna just go out all night, meet up with my boy, we gonna chill, and I'm not taking nobody home. I'm gonna just exchange information. and I fucking gave my number out to 30 girls or whatever that night. You feel what I'm saying? And just chilling. And it is nothing. And it's because it's a lifestyle. The problem in your situation is that you're dealing with these chicks. You're not getting the chicks that you actually want. And this is why you feel like it's not worth it. Because I've heard you call in a few times and you're like, yo, I tried to holler at this baddie and then she was acting this way and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Exactly. So you're putting in all this work and you're not getting the women you want.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
If she gonna reject me, like, and I want her, I mean, that's part of the game. You can't escape that.
Right, but it's not about her. You think there's only one IG model in the world? You see what I'm saying?
I agree.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is anything that you want is out there. You just have to be willing to put in the work to get it. But in order to get it more effectively and more efficiently, you have to step up your game. But see, when you think that you don't need coach, do you know? Okay, so wait a second. You trying to tell me, you know, Michael Jordan, arguably the greatest player of all time in basketball, he had a coach. You think Michael Jordan was like, I don't need no coaching? Huh? Like, what are you talking about, man?
But again, this is a skill that you can learn from your losses and develop. And again, I don't not coach. I'm not saying that, but someone like me, I who dealt with women primarily all my life, I can learn from my mistakes and adapt. So that's why I personally
but look how long, but caller, look how long you've been calling into the show saying the same shit though. You see what I'm saying? You're still stuck on the same thing.
It's the truth. Like the numbers game, like you said, will never stop. As you will always have to keep approaching women. So that's basically what I call in and say. Like you'll always have to approach women. I'm just saying that the time that it takes to do all of that, in most cases, if you're trying to build a business or better yourself, that could be put towards something else.
But that's what I'm saying. See, this is what you're not getting. What you're not getting is you're in the same spot because of your mindset. You understand?
No, but I'm not. I have what I want, but I put in a lot of time that I could have put elsewhere.
No, you're not where you want, because if you actually were in a situation that you liked, you would not be talking like this. That's what I'm saying. Because basically,
I want a few more women. Yeah.
No. Because basically, this is what you're saying. What you're saying is, I did all this, I got this thing, but I don't feel like it was worth it. If it was worth it, you would not be complaining about what you like. For example, like I'll give you an example. I had to work like 15 years to get where I'm at right now doing this business, right? There was times where I fucking was dead broke. You understand what I'm saying? Fucking working odd jobs and shit, part-time shit, fucking having to ask my wife for some money. You feel what I'm saying? All this other crazy shit. Going through all of this fucking shit. You feel what I'm saying? Then, if somebody would say, yo, Lucario, was all that worth it? Hell fucking yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Because why? Because now I'm in a position where I'm glad that I'm here. And I appreciate it. And I'm glad of all of the things that accumulated from all of the work that has been put in. Now, if I was like, damn, you know, shit, I ain't making no money, I'm unsuccessful, blah, 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 man. No, I went through all of that shit. That wasn't even worth it. See, it's not worth it when you're not in the situation that you want to be in, or you don't like the result of your hard work. So what I'm saying is you don't like the result of your work.
Well, let me say this, then I'll go. Like I said, I'm happy and I'm grateful for what I have right now. I'm just saying, looking back at it, I feel like I could have done the same without putting in all of that, pursuing all of that time, and
but you couldn't.
All that in.
But you couldn't. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You can't. That's what I'm literally. You can't. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's like a nigga busting his ass in the gym and he's brolic. He's like, man, you know, I really wanted to have these gains, but man, if I had to do it again, I would have never put in all that work to get here. Nigga, you wouldn't have had those gains. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
All right, brother. Well, listen, man. Whenever you're ready to get that coaching, holler back at your boy, all right?
Got you, bro.
All right, man. I'm hollering. Peace. Oh, my God. Hold on, let me see who this is real quick. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this? You.
Hi, Lucario. This is Dan from Germany. I donated $30.
Oh, what's poppin'? Appreciate it. What's going on, fam? What's good?
Thanks. All good so far. You remember we had some coaching sessions a while ago, and I was talking about you with my girlfriend, right? We are in that open relationship.
Right.
And what has changed now is that we moved together. It's already like nine months ago. I'm together with her since 4 years. And I don't know if you remember, but she's always very jealous when I go out dancing and stuff like that, right?
Right.
In the past, when we did not live together, it was not so obvious for her because we only saw each other during the weekend, right? So I was doing my shit during the week, and she didn't really recognize what I was doing in between.
Right.
Now that we are living together, it's way more obvious for her, and she's getting way more jealous, right? And as you told me during the coaching, maybe she's not the right girl for that kind of open relationship stuff, right? That might be the case here. But my question is basically because I was not going out a lot in the last couple of months for some other reasons, right? I was doing some trainings and other educational stuff.
Right.
But now I want to do it more again, right? So is there a way to, I don't know how to say that, like to warm her up for that again? Like have a talk with her, tell her, well, baby, I still love you, right? But I still want to do my thing. It's no big deal. Or, I mean, I could just go and like throw it in her face, like eat it or, you know what I mean, right? So, well, what's the best way to approach that and to make it a little bit maybe easier for her, or you just do it and
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
It.
What is she like? How does she respond when she knows you're going out doing what you do?
Well, she knows that most of the time when I smashed other girls, right, that I got those girls from those dancing parties, right? And we are in that open relationship, but it's more open on my end because she was always telling me that she does not want to do it, right? And that was one of the issues you told me back during the coaching, right? If the girl is not doing it, then all that energy will go towards the man, right? That's what's happening there.
Right.
And then if I go out to those parties, she's like, oh, so you still want to fuck those other bitches and things like that.
Right.
And so
let me ask you this real quick. So because this is why I was asking how is she responding? Because it's one thing if she's expressing her jealousy, that's fine. But if she's being disrespectful about it, then that's a different story.
That's not.
So she's not being disrespectful. She's just kind of like, expressing that.
It's more like getting into her feelings. She's getting very, very quiet.
Right.
And just like that her behavior is changing, that I know that something is going on, but she's more, I don't know what to call it. It's when someone is like closing up and getting very cold. Normally she's very open and touchy and talking a lot. And then it's more like she's doing.
So you're saying that she's just being like standoffish?
No, it's more that I know that she's like kind of processing it somehow,
right?
And thinking about it and feeling bad and then doing her own thing,
right? So now hold on.
Yeah,
so
she's still responding,
right? So hold on. So now, how often? Okay, so how many times has this happened in the past? Let's say year, in the past 12 months.
Well, since we are living together, not really often because I was not going out a lot during that time. Right.
Okay. So before that, when you were going out before that, how did it happen every time you went out, and how many times did it happen?
No. Just during a year, for example, I went out like 2-3 times a week, right? But most of the time, she really didn't know about that because we only met during the weekend.
Right.
And during the first year or second year, maybe that we had like 3 times where stuff like this came up. So it was not that often.
Right, but what I'm saying is, this. I guess I should say this happened more than once where she got in her feelings, right?
Yes, yeah,
okay,
definitely. Yes.
And she's still there, and she wants to be with you, right?
Yes, yeah.
Right there, and there goes the answer.
And
there goes the answer right there. I'm explaining like this because I've been through the same situations and stuff like that. See, and this is very important for men to understand. See, there's certain things that women prefer and will get in their feelings about, but they will still stay because they want to be there. You understand what I'm saying? But so you've already right. So you've already let her know, hey, this is what I do. She knows what it is, and she has every right to go get in her feelings. That's fine. So what it is that you let her get in her feelings, and then let it subside. And then what's going to happen is that you'll go out again. She might get in her feelings again. Let her get in her feelings, and then it'll subside because her getting in her feelings is her sort of processing it. And now what happens is that some women it might take them longer to process it than other women, right? So you have to just give her that space to be in her feelings. Because what needs to happen is this. She needs to recognize that getting in her feelings isn't going to change anything. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
So now, because the thing is, if you start switching up and be like, oh, all right, I'm gonna stay out less, and I'm gonna, because I don't want you to get upset, blah blah blah. Then she's gonna be like, oh, so if I start bitching and moaning, he'll do what I want. You see what I'm saying? So as long as you stick to what you want, because that's what you want to do, then let her get in her feelings. But then you also, at the same time, have to be strong enough and aware enough not to fall into feeling bad about her getting in her feelings. Because this is the thing. It's not to say you need to ignore her, right? You could be like, hey, what's up? You okay? Like, look, it's not a big deal. I'm here now, blah, blah, blah. Give her a hug, a kiss, whatever. And be like, look, it's going to be okay. Like, I still love you. Just keep reminding her, hey, I love you. Everything is cool, right? But allow her to get in her feelings. But you have to make sure that you don't switch up your shit for her. Now, if you want to switch up because you want to switch things up, that's because you want to switch things up on your own accord. But never switch it up for her just because she's getting in her feelings. Now, this is why I was asking you, was she being disrespectful? Because it's one thing for a woman to be in her feelings and be sort of like emotional, and it's another thing for a woman to be disrespectful about it. So as long as she's not being disrespectful, then let her get in her feelings, because this is the thing. What she's essentially saying is, I would prefer if you wasn't doing this because it makes me jealous or feel some type of way, right? But the ironic part about it is the reason why she's attracted to you is because that's what you do. You see what I'm saying? So,
and that's one of the things that she always thinks that she's not enough, kind of, right? And I don't know if you remember during the coaching, I told you, sometimes when she gets into that mood, like 1 or 2 days later, she sometimes apologizes, like, yeah, I know we have that agreement and you told me, and sometimes I'm feeling that way, and then everything is good again.
Right. Exactly. So. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's my point. See, she has that feeling of, oh, I'm not good enough because if I was good enough, he would only want me and all. That's that societal programming. But what happens is that when you reassure her and then she sees you're consistently about her, then it's like, oh, okay, well, he's not going anywhere. He's here. So it's the thing where you're standing firm on what you are and what you're about, which shows her that you're not going to be moved by her, and then at the same time, you're consistent with her. So you just have to allow her to be in her feelings. And the thing is don't, okay, and this is the key. Don't feel sorry for her when she's in her feelings. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's hard sometimes.
Right, exactly. I know it's tough. It's tough. But that's the thing. You can't, because once you start feeling sorry for her, subconsciously, you think what you're doing is bad. You understand what I'm saying? So you're going to think, damn, well, maybe it is messed up that I'm going out here and fucking with all these other girls. Right? That's what's going to happen, because you're like, well, she seems hurt and she seems upset. And, maybe it is messed up. And so what happens is that, and I know what it is. A lot of times your girl probably will say, "Oh, why do you got to go fuck with these other girls? And aren't I enough? And and that's messed up. And why,
exactly.
why do you have to? Why do you feel like you need to fuck all these? Like they'll have that sort of energy. But understand that you got to make sure that you're staying the course and doing you and being stable in who you are and what you're about. Because it's one thing if you lied to her and you was cheating on her behind her back, but she knows this is all up front. She knows that you're seeing other women. She knows that this is an open situation. So she just has to basically come to terms with that and be able to process it on her own. So you need to be able to let her process it. And part of letting her process it is this. Check this out. Part of letting her process it is showing her that you're not going to change because she feels that way. That's part of her processing. Part of her processing is saying, damn, well, I feel this way, but it's not going to change, but he's still here with me. So because he's still here with me, what the fuck am I crying about? That's where she has to get in her mind mentally. She has to get to the point where she questions herself and says, well, I'm being ridiculous here. That's where it needs to happen, but she's not going to get to that point unless you stay the course, because as soon as you switch up, you're going to validate what she's doing, and then she's going to think, oh yeah, this is wrong that he's doing that. He should change it. He should blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. You know what I mean?
Okay. So in that newer situation now where we live together, and it will be a lot more obvious for her, right? Would you recommend to have a talk about it again? Because I was not going out the last 6 months because I was doing some education and was very focused on that, right? But I'm not sure if I don't want her to think that I changed because of her or something. So I'm kind of trying to figure out how to introduce it back. Just do it and then deal with whatever she's doing, or have like a talk and kind of introduce it again a little bit before.
Yeah, I would say definitely sit her down and have a talk with her. It's almost like you're reintroducing the situation, because like you said, she might in her mind think, oh, he's not doing that anymore. And then if you do it, and then she's like, well, who is this? What? It's like gonna be a shock, right? So I would definitely.
Then it's that big thing again,
Right. So I would definitely have a talk with her, but you don't have to make it dramatic. Just sort of like a little 2 to 5 minute talk. Just be like, hey, just want to check in and let you know that blah, 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 so that she's prepared. And then she might still feel some type of way by you telling her that. But again, let her be in her feelings.
Probably, she will.
Right. Let her be in her feelings. Let her feel what is she going to feel. And that's what is, and just all you got to do is reassure her. So you don't want to necessarily, you don't have to ignore her, but you don't want to sort of, like, it's almost like you want to console her the same way as if like she bumped her own toe or her own foot, or she fell down or something. Like, you want to console her like, oh, I'm sorry this happened to you. But you want to be like, that's not my fault. I'm just here consoling you about you hurting yourself. Because you see what I'm saying? That's the type of energy you want. You don't want it to be like, oh, I'm consoling you and I'm apologizing for being a man and doing what I said I was going to do in the first place. Like, you don't want it to be that type of energy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
All right.
So not in that kind of way. Yeah. Okay. Right. I got it. Perfect.
Sure. All right, brother.
Thank you.
Appreciate the call, brother. Appreciate it. All right.
Have a good one. Bye.
Peace. See, guys, that's what's called coaching. So to the dude that called earlier, that's coaching. See, the guy who called, that's one of my clients. We coach. Like, we actually talk about, you see what I'm saying? Like, things that are personal to him in his situation. You see what I mean? So that's what it is. That's how you do it. Hold on, I gotta block a troll real quick. So guys, if you want to call up, we'll do another like 10 minutes. Matter of fact, let me get some of these questions. Let me see some of these questions. Says, is it possible to be sexually attractive if you have very little sexual experience, or does it all come down to having a tight mouthpiece? So remember, guys, sex appeal. I'm gonna show you the chart again real quick. Let me show you the chart. So sex appeal, where's this chart at? So these are the 5 types of attraction. Sexual attraction is being attracted to a man sexually. Sexual attraction is a combination of your looks, appearance, and behavior. So that's how women are going to be sexually attracted to you. So it's a combination of all those things, right? And so even if you have little sexual experience, right? It's really about if you're the type of guy who behaves a certain type of way. You're the type of guy who puts himself together a certain type of way. You see what I'm saying? So that's really what it's about. But let me get to this other question. It says, how do you become less emotional overall? But the thing is this, is that you have to understand and be about yourself fully and embrace yourself fully. You know, the positives or the negatives. You gotta be about yourself. And see, what happens is people are emotional a lot of times because they're not grounded and centered in who they are, because they're worried about what everybody else is thinking, saying, or doing. They're worried about the outcomes of all of these other things that have nothing to do with them. Or they're looking for a certain outcome to make themselves feel good about themselves. So when you're like, hey, this is who I am, this is my world, this is how I do things, and either you with it or you're not, then you'll be cool. Because why would I be emotional about a woman not wanting to see me or flaking on me? Right? I'm like, well, listen, I told her what it is. Either she's going to be here or not. If she's not, then cool. If she is, then cool. If she's not, I don't give a fuck, because whatever I'm about, I already told her what it was and what I wanted to do, and she just didn't comply. And I'm fine with that because I don't need her. See, a lot of guys need the girl for validation. They're like, well, she is the reason why I feel good about myself. If I have her, then I'll be a cool guy. If I have this situation, then I'll feel good about myself. I'll feel happy, all that other goofy shit. And then that's what gets them emotional, because it's them feeling like they're not getting the thing they think they need to have in order to feel like they're somebody. You see what I'm saying? Let me just these other questions real quick. Says had a chick say she needs time before we link up because she's nervous around new people. Got hit you with the or I should hit her with it, but this is the thing. Zeta Great, Zeta Goat. You said she says she needs more time. That just means she has medium to low interest in you. You understand? Because if her desire to fuck with you, right? If her desire to fuck with you was stronger than her fear of nervousness, she'd fuck with you. Gift said, just tell them straight up, Lucario, stop giving them half-truths. Gift, call up. 646-481-3901, 646-481-3901. Call up. You said 90% of guys are not sexually attractive to women. Yes, you're right. Call up. And you know why they're not? It's because their game is fucking weak. But call up. Call up, Gift, because you're talking about half-truths. Call up. The number is right there. 646-481-3901. Call up. Let's talk about it. 646-481-3901. Call up. Because, see, dudes like GIF, what he tries to do is that he thinks he knows what he's talking about. See, a lot of guys don't even understand what attractive is. They think, because I guarantee you GIF is talking about, oh, well, you got to look this way and be a Chad, and that's, only a small percentage of guys, and so all the rest of the guys on earth aren't going to be attractive to women. Bullshit. Bullshit. Isn't it interesting that men fight very hard to be losers? Isn't that interesting? Like, guys will fight to stay losing. Gift, call up. Talking about he know because he's a part of the 10%. Fuck out of here. Call up 646-481-3901. Gift, you are not part of the 10%. Stop it. Call up. But dudes be fighting to be losers. See, Gift he's fighting to be a loser. He's like, bro, but only this amount of people are gonna be sexually attractive, so I have no shot at this, bro. Like, dudes be fighting. They be like, man, like, that's crazy. That's the craziest shit ever. Let me see what's up with more of these questions. So, why would a chick suddenly go goofy after many months of consistency? What do you tell me? You need to elaborate on that. I can't even going on that. You said, what does it mean when a girl smiles at you? I just don't understand that. Is it interest or just being friendly, or should I take it interest and shoot my shots? Well, this is the thing. You don't know what it means until you actually go up and interact with her. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know what it means until you go up and interact with her. So stop worrying about what you think it means, but go up and holler at a chick and see what's really going on. See, a lot of you guys are not going to really know what's really going on until you actually holler at a chick, interact with her, and see what's really going on. He said, if you were a part of that 10%, you wouldn't be scared to call. That's a fact. Oh, shit. That's funny. It says, seems like the game stuff is complicated. Why is there so much you have to know just to get a woman? I hit you with the button. I hit you with the button. This shit is actually really simple. It's actually really simple. You know what's funny? Like, see, when you understand certain things, everything else makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. See, this is what we give you guys the fucking information. We say the game is about you. You're like, what does that mean, Mr. Locario? I don't understand that. So that means you say, okay, what do I want? I want A, B, and C. So now when I talk to women, I'm going to see which women are going to give me A, B, and C. Right? So I approach girl over here. I say, hey, listen, I want A, B, and C. She's like, no. Right? Then I approach the other girl. I want A, B, and C. She says, yes, I fuck with her. That's how simple the game is. It's that simple. It is so simple. All right, let's go to 346. 346. What's popping? Who this?
What's going on? It's Gift.
What up, bro? What's popping? So what were you saying? You saying that all these guys are not sexually attractive, but you're the guy?
Exactly.
Okay, so what's your stance on that?
Well, I don't want to ruin your business or anything that you got going on right now, man. But
ruin it, please. Please ruin it. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
No. I already know what you got going on, but come on.
I want you to ruin the business. Go ahead. I'm tired of this shit. I want to quit anyway. Go ahead, ruin it.
Like I said, most guys in this chat are kind of delusional because most of them are not sexually attractive.
Okay,
so they go out based. Go ahead.
No, okay, so you're saying they're delusional because they're not sexually attractive?
Yes.
Okay, so what makes you sexually attractive?
Well, to be honest with you, most of it's features that you have on you, like features, body, features on your face, how you come about it, as far as how you talking to them. Most guys aren't sexually attractive in that way.
Come on, fam. I thought you was trying to ruin my business, man. You about to make me more money with this stuff, man. So it's about your features. That's what makes you sexually attractive.
Yes, to women, yes. Just like
Really?
We're more sexually attracted to women. 90% of women. How can I put this? There's more women that are sexually attractive that we view sexually attractive than women view the other way around as far as seeing guys as sexually attractive. Now they might be physically attractive and they still have sex with you. Behavior attraction, like you said, everything you're saying is correct. Like I said, you're giving half truth.
So what's the half truth then? So what's the part that's not true? You said it's a half truth.
Like I said, I don't want to. I already know what you got going on as far as your business wise, so I don't want to.
Nigga, you don't care about my business. Ruin it. Destroy it. Destroy the whole thing.
Like I said, I don't want to ruin your business or anything like that.
Ruin it, bro. I'm telling you, I'm trying to quit, bro. I'm finished. It's over.
No, don't quit.
Listen. I want you to ruin it because I'm about to get my passport and just go overseas. So I want you to ruin it. Go ahead. I'm ready. Go ahead, man. Tell me. Teach us something we don't know. Go ahead.
No, man, I just like I said.
No, let me ask you this. Have you ever heard the saying, he was cute till he opened his mouth? You ever heard a woman say that?
Right.
Right. What does that mean?
The way maybe how he sounded made her turned her off. You know, maybe what he was saying was turning her off.
Right. So even if she got a nice face and body, isn't that going to turn her off and she ain't going to fuck him?
Right. I never said that was wrong. I never said that was incorrect.
So then if you're saying that the thing that makes him sexually attractive is the face and just the body, then what are we talking about?
Well, it's more like I said, it's like features, how you talk, you know, stuff like that. But most of the time, well, not most of the time, sex is physical. You see what I'm saying?
So what happened?
Go ahead.
You said sex is what?
Sex is physical, right? Wrong.
Yeah, the act of sex is physical and mental.
Okay.
And mental.
So
it's a lot more mental than physical.
Okay. But most women, when they get into that having sex with certain guys, they feel like, everything was leading up to it was all great until they started having sex. Maybe the way he kissed made her, turned her off. You know what I'm saying? Everything leading up to it was good. Well,
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question though.
Go ahead.
So, would you say, in your opinion, that there's a good majority of men on Earth who are average looking?
Yeah.
Interesting. How do you think these guys are born? Don't you think that their parents kind of look like them or the father?
Yeah. What point are you making?
My point is that means that the sexual attraction is not about them just having this awesome face and chiseled body.
Well, women will have sex because they're horny. Most women are more horny than us, so they will have sex with the physical attractive guy, with the behavior, with the money guy. They will have sex with the beta male. That's how come you got a lot of guys that are beta males that are getting married and having sex and having kids. They'll have sex. I'm not saying they won't, but I'm saying as far as just that sexual desire, like how we feel when we see women.
Right.
That's why I said we view men, women based. More women are more sexually attracted to the man than the other way around. That's all I'm saying. You said more. You said
more. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to get this right. You said that. Are you saying you said men are more sexually attracted to women than women are sexually attracted to men?
Yeah, there are more sexually attractive women that we see than the other way around.
And why do you think that?
Well, it's not anything I think. That's just a fact.
I'm saying, why is that a fact? Why? What's the reason?
What do you mean? What's the reason?
No, because what I'm saying is the reason as to why you think that matters. So I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, why is that though?
I'm not. What do you mean? Why? I'm
saying
there's more women are sexually appealing than most guys.
Okay, why? So why do guys think women are sexually appealing in general?
I mean, how they look, maybe how they come off, but most of the time it's more so the look. Most guys gonna say they look at the girl's, face and body, and that's what it is.
Okay, so now are you saying that women are the exact same way?
You said what? So what are you saying? What do you mean about a woman that's that same way?
No, you said that men will see the face and the body of a girl and be sexually attracted to her, correct?
Right.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, are women generally the exact same way?
Can be, but like I said, sometimes some women they like I said, programming plays a part. It's a lot of different nuances that play a part.
Okay, so what you're saying, this is what I'm trying to get to what you said at the beginning. At the beginning, you said what makes them sexually attractive or sexually appealing was mainly the looks. That's what you were saying.
Features, lips, maybe the eyes, maybe the certain things like that, a sexual appeal, body, stuff like that. It's complex. Most guys are not going to know this because we just said, most guys are average,
Right. So
like,
how
I don't really want to get to it, but it's gonna break a lot of dudes' hearts if I really told them what was up.
Tell us, please. Why? What you holding back for? Go ahead.
I don't want to break a lot of dudes' hearts,
nigga, go ahead and tell us, man. What are you talking about? We here to learn. Go ahead. Maybe there's some knowledge you have that we don't know about. Put us on, bro. Go ahead.
You already know, man.
I don't know. I don't know.
You already know.
You got to tell us. I don't know. Because remember, I'm telling half truths. So you got to give the other part of the truth that I don't know because I'm telling half truths. Go ahead.
No, you know.
I don't know.
You know.
No, obviously I don't because I'm telling half truths. Tell us the whole truth. Go ahead.
But you're strategically telling the half truth.
Bro, tell us the whole truth. You obviously know the whole truth. I don't know it because you said I don't know half the truth. So tell us the whole truth.
Bakari, come on now. I just wanted to make this statement just to most guys.
But you haven't said anything yet. You said the same thing the average guy says. Oh, you're going to be sexually attractive if you have a nice body and a good-looking face and chicks are going to fuck you.
I'm not saying that's it. Like I said, features, maybe, how he talk, his voice, you know what I'm saying? How he come off, stuff like that. Most women, so let me say this. When you go out in the nightclub, stuff like that, most women are going to see you based off of the emotional attraction, meaning your aura, maybe something, how she sees you is giving off a certain type of aura. Maybe you look like a nice guy. Maybe you look, like somebody that, comfortable to be around. Something about your aura is giving off to her that, she could be with you for the night. That's how most.
You talking about your behavior?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I'm talking about.
So what are you talking about?
I'm talking about emotional. Well, you can say behavior. It's a behavior and emotion. Like I said.
Okay. So
how she's seeing you.
Okay.
Her view on you.
So then, if you're talking about that, why are you so focused on the look?
What do you mean?
Because the first thing you said.
I'm not just focused on the look. I just. What I'm saying is what I'm basically.
So that's what I'm saying. So what? Okay, let me ask you this question. What is the half truth that I said? That's what I want to know.
What's the half? So what you're telling the people?
Yeah, what's the half truth? I'm waiting. You still haven't told me.
Basically, what I'm saying is you telling people half truth, basically saying that, they can come off as sexually appealing, but a woman, most women look at you, she's not going to want to, do anything with you because you're not giving her no reason, like something about you isn't giving her a reason to want to have sex with you. What? Like I said, each category you said, women will have sex with. Women get horny too. They will have sex with any physically attractive guy, the behavior attractive guy,
Right, I'm lost, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. What is the half truth though?
Like I said, I don't want to ruin what you got going on,
bro,
man. But
ruin it. I'm telling you, ruin it, please. Just tell us. I want it to be over. Go ahead. He told I got this knowledge, bro. I don't really want to ruin, bro. Let me ask you this question: How long have you been a dating coach?
I'm not a dating coach.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, tell us your opinion. That's supposed to ruin everything. I want to hear this. I'm curious.
I don't want to ruin what you got going on, man.
Bruh,
Maybe I tell it next year.
Do it.
Maybe I tell it next year.
Do it.
When it will be the perfect time to.
Bro, that's messed up. You got all these people in the chat who you obviously said ain't got shit popping off, right? I'm up here telling half truths, and you're the only one with the full truth. We need to know this, bro. Why are you doing this stuff?
You know the full truth as well.
I don't know it. I don't know it. I'm trying to. All you need to do is say you got 332 people watching you right now. You can tell the full truth, so we can get it popping. Like, I don't understand this.
I said what I said, man. I might call up again this year. Let it be known, but as of right now,
this nigga trolling.
I'm let you. I'm not trolling, man.
You trolling, bro?
I'm not trolling.
Come on, stop being a troll, my nigga. Stop trolling. Oh my goodness. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna holler at you. Appreciate you calling, man. All right, you be safe.
All right,
peace. All right, so let's go to hold on. Let's go to 321. 321. What's popping? Who this?
Yeah, what's going on, John from Orlando?
What's popping with you, bro? What's going on?
I'm good at it. I'm good. I'm guessing that what the last caller, he didn't want to say, but I guess what he was trying to say is that having like a type of look is an advantage, but you still need like some type of mouthpiece as well. I think that's what he was trying to say. I didn't know why he was too afraid to say it, but
right. But that's actually wrong though. But that's what a lot of motherfuckers think. But because this is the thing.
Well, he's not all the way wrong.
No, that's wrong. I'm gonna tell you that's wrong. Okay, right. Now
let me give you an example.
Okay, describe to me a certain look that's gonna give you an advantage. Go ahead.
All right, let's just say no homo. Let's just say you and Michael B. Jordan, y'all go to a nightclub. It's
right.
Both of y'all hanging out together, right?
Uh-huh.
And then just by him, how he looks, women are naturally going to be more attracted to him. Now, depending on what come out his mouth,
that's wrong.
Is going to guarantee it. How's that wrong?
Okay, let's check this out.
Depending on what come out.
Check this out. No, check this out. Let's go. Let's say me and Michael B. Jordan goes into a spot. Let's say there's 4 or 5 girls there, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if 4 out of those 5 girls like super dark dudes? Who they gonna gravitate to? Me or Michael B. Jordan?
Well, it depends though. Like, I don't think all 4 of them are gonna like only dark dudes though.
No, I'm saying what if they do? What if they do? That's what I'm saying. If they do, they're gonna gravitate to me.
But
how is that unlikely?
Like women, period. I don't think women pretty much like attractive men, period. I don't think it depends on.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Like
what I'm trying to tell you is that women, all women and all men, all people, period, have an ideal type, right? So what I'm saying is that if their ideal type is in the situation, their ideal type will always trump any other type. Now, I'm not saying that they won't be attracted to Michael B. Jordan too. What I'm saying, though, is that if their ideal type is not Michael B. Jordan, his look is not going to give him an advantage. Do you see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying
I see what you're saying, but I still kind of disagree with that.
No, but you can't disagree with the facts. It's true. That's what I'm trying to tell you. What I'm trying to tell you, in your mind, your opinion is, this guy is better looking than that guy, which is still the point of what I'm saying, is that in your opinion, that type is your ideal type of what you think a guy is good looking or whatever, which is kind of weird to say because it just sounds funny talking about, niggas looks, but whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah. I get it. But we're talking about it in the case of how women is attracted to different types of men. But I kind of get what you're saying, because like some women are attracted more like chubbier dudes. Like if it was like you versus Rick Ross, maybe Rick Ross could pull the chick.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the thing is with Rick Ross got some sort of swagger by him to get the women, and that's what I'm trying to tell you with the whole Michael B. Jordan thing. Like if Michael B. Jordan don't have any swag, or he's stiff, then he's not going to be able to pull the women. But if you got game, then you're going to be able to pull the women, even though he might have that advantage as far as looks over you. The fact that he doesn't have any game,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The look, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The look is not going to have an advantage unless the look is the look that that particular woman is into.
No, even if she might not be into it, if he got some type of swag, then she'll fuck with him. Because me, I'm not a tall dude. I'm only like only 5'7".
We're talking about the looks. That's what I'm saying. The swag is different than the looks. I'm strictly because you said you have an advantage based off your looks. What I'm telling you is that the only time you have an advantage off your looks is if you are that woman's ideal type of how you look. That's what I'm trying to say. If it's not, then you're not.
But you might not even be the woman's ideal type at all. But if you got game, then you can still pull that woman. For example,
I'm agreeing with you.
Let me give you another example.
You just arguing a point we're not even talking about.
Let me give you an example. Like a chick might meet a dude that's fat, right? But he might be funny as hell.
Right.
But that fat dude is not her ideal type of dude because he's fat. But because he's funny and making her laugh, she's gonna go for it because he's hitting that attraction trigger that she's making him laugh.
I agree.
You get what I'm saying?
I agree. We're not even arguing that. I'm just arguing first. I'm just talking about your first point, where you said that you're gonna have an advantage based off your look. The only way you're gonna have an advantage at first is if you are that woman's ideal type, because just because you're good looking doesn't mean you're good looking to that girl. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But the advantage, the example I just told you is that fat dude wasn't her ideal type at all. Like for example, someone like Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb is a fat dude, but he can make women.
No, I agree with you.
He'll make a woman laugh. He can get the pussy just by making the woman laugh.
I agree with you. We're not even talking about that. I'm just talking about your first
point. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. The looks wasn't her ideal type. That's what you said.
No, caller. You're all over the place. You're all over the place. Stick to the point. I'm not.
Hold
on. I'm saying I'm talking about what you said. You said looks. Just stick on looks. Don't talk about swag. Don't talk about nothing else. You said that if you have a certain look, it gives you an advantage. I'm telling you, the only time it gives you an advantage is if you are that woman's ideal type in looks. That's what we're saying.
And I'm rebuttaling that by saying if you're not that type ideal type, then you can get her in another way.
I agree. I agree with that. I'm not talking. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
I agree. I'm saying stick to the point of you talking about the look, because you said you disagree. Where if I was to go into the spot with Michael B. Jordan, I'm saying that if the girls were into darker skinned men and I'm their ideal type, his look would not have an advantage over my look. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Saying. But what's your question though? What's your question?
Yeah, that was basically what I was trying to expound on. Like, because how he was talking, he was basically making it very confusing. Like, you over here, like trying to throw salt in your game, and he can't even explain to himself exactly what you're trying to say. And that's why I called him. I'm like, just say whatever the fuck you got to say.
Right, but the thing is, the reason why he couldn't say what he was trying to say was because is that what he was about to say was wrong. This is the thing, and this is what I was talking about with the other caller from way before I was talking about coaching, is that a lot of times what happens is that when you have a certain idea about certain things that you're not really too sure about, but you go off that idea, that actually affects your game because your thoughts become your action. So if I'm taking a math test and I think 2 + 2 is 5, I'm not going to get 100 on that test. You see what I'm saying? Because what I'm thinking is wrong. You see what I'm saying? And so what's going to happen is he's going to think, oh, well, I'm in the gym, I'm working out, I'm really good looking and all this other stuff. And then he's going to approach a woman who she's going to look at him and he's not going to be her type physically. So him looking good is not going to be enough for him to pull that girl. And he's going to wonder, damn, what happened? How come I didn't get that girl? How come she was acting this way? It's because you didn't understand that your look wasn't enough in this situation. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right.
All right, but that's all I wanted to say.
All right, my brother. Appreciate the call. I'm holla. All right, people. Hold on. We're about to wrap it up because we're already over the 2-hour mark because we're about to do a show tonight. Let me answer some of these questions and then we're going to head up out of here. So this one says, hold on. Oh yeah, we already answered that one. It says, is it cheating if you let your woman know before you do it? No, if she knows that if you tell her, look, I'm gonna go fuck with some other chick, and that's what it is, then it's not cheating because you're letting her know. You feel what I'm saying? Cheating is the deception. You feel what I'm saying? So if you want to fuck with other girls, just let her know. Would you still tell a girl happy birthday if you usually say that to each other every year, but this year y'all started smashing again and things eventually fell off? Things ended respectfully. I mean, bro, if you want to say happy birthday, say happy birthday. You just do it without any expectations towards it. If that's something you want to do, do it. And also, you shouldn't necessarily just be doing it because you do it every year. Do it because you feel like doing it. But the thing is, if you're doing it because of whatever preconceived notion, or you think you're supposed to, or you have to, or you got to do that to keep up with the situation, then that's an issue. You know what I'm saying? So this one says, how do I be more selfish when it comes to women? I always treat women, I guess, too good. Well, this is the thing. There's nothing wrong with treating women good. I think I treat all the women I fuck with good. But the thing is that I always do me. And because I'm always doing the things I want to do, they're getting treated good because I treat myself good. So whatever is going on with me, they're receiving that type of energy anyway. So the problem is that you're doing stuff for women right now. You're making things happen for them instead of you doing things for yourself, and they are a recipient of what you're doing for you. You see what I'm saying? Can you explain further what you mean by giving women a unique experience? If they are out here having sex with multiple men, won't they get used to someone being honest and just wanting sex? Well, see, the thing is that you are the unique experience if you're being you. The problem is a lot of guys aren't being themselves. They're being what they think the woman wants. Just like the last comment where he's like, well, I'm being too good to women. And what he's really saying is I'm doing exactly what the woman wants me to do instead of being who I want to be and make shit happen how I want to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes you unique, which gives her the unique experience. You know what I'm saying? But guys, listen, I'm about to head out in a minute. So make sure, guys, that you go to badboymembership.com because the sale is on right now. You feel what I'm saying? Go to badboymembership.com. Check me and Miles out tonight at 10:15. You feel what I'm saying? And I will holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
Yo, what up? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? And it's that time again where we have the holiday sale. Now, in this sale, when you join the Bad Boy membership, you get the ultimate bad boy package for free. Check this out. So guys, this is what you're going to get for free when you join the Bad Boy membership on the holiday sale. So you're going to get the ultimate bad boy package for free. So the ultimate bad boy package is a lot of my products rolled into one. So what you're going to get is you're going to get the Bad Boy's Guide to Dating. You're also going to get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day ebook for free. You're also going to get Manhood in the Game seminar for free. You're going to also get the Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men for free. You're also going to get Banned from YouTube Dating Advice Mixtape for Men for free. You're also going to get How to Pick Up and Date Multiple Women seminar for free. You're also going to get How to Pick Up and Date Multiple Women seminar audio version for free. And then you're also going to get these bonuses. You're going to get the simple way to talk to women, the abundance mindset, how you must think and act to date multiple women successfully. You're also going to get the conversation booster. You're going to get the confidence booster. You're going to get what every man should know about sex, dating, and relationships. You're also going to get the secret woman code, 7 things women do to deceive and play games with you. You're also going to get Step Up Your Dating Game audio seminar. You're also going to get Stop Being Nice and Friendly, how to quit being the nice guy that gets stuck in the friend zone. And you're also going to get Man Up, principles every man should live by to be successful in love and in life, right? So all of this is in the ultimate bad boy package. So you're getting all this for free just by joining the Bad Boy membership on the holiday sale. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in some more bonuses. So what you'll also get for free is my ebook 60-second game. I'm going to throw that in for free. And you're also going to get the Game Kings documentary for free. All right. So you're going to get all of this stuff for free just by joining the Bad Boy membership on the holiday sale. This sale starts right now. As you're watching this video right now up until December 31st. So you got almost a whole month of a sale. Now remember, the Bad Boy membership goes up next year. So the price is going to go up next year. Right now, it's only $97 a month. And if you join now on this sale, you will have it at $97 as long as you are a member. Now, if you don't take advantage of the sale and don't get it on the $97 price, you're going to have to get it at the new price. So make sure you click the link below or go straight to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership so you can take advantage of this sale